Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep. Next. Matthew Boyd gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you know, that fifth inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Digging in now, Tommy Pham, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous one.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Pham stands at second with no outs. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Kaline is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Digging in now for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. Good leadoff at second there. Now the pitch. The 1-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Looped out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Eric
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. He's set. Now the pitch.
1-0.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
That's in there. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
First pitch of the at-bat. Manny Machado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2-0.
Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Machado awaits the 2-0. And that's over. 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Santiago.
So striding forward now, Benito Santiago. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. Has a look, now the pitch.
At the ball.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Barehanded at his knees. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Padres lead it 1-0. Dinelson Lamet will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Now the 2-0. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now the 2-1. Is a fastball that misses.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Now here it comes. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Now the 3-2 pitch. is a breaking ball that gets him to chase for a strike. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Next for the Tigers, Harold Castro. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's up there.
The 1-0. Castro is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Batting third, the right fielder, Al Kaline.
Next up for Detroit, Al Kaline, trying to get him started again following the double play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Nope. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And the pitch. Two balls, two strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Tigers are shut down there. They still trail 1-0. Here's Jurickson Profar. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club.
Jurickson Profar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Tigers have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He'll get it into second. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Here's Will Myers. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First offering on its way. Myers playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Popped him up. Cabrera over to his left. 1 away.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Trent Grisham. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. The Tigers do, of course, trail by work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. So far this season, Tatis brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 runs already home here. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here's the 0-2.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Here now the 2-2. Softly hit out to short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Eric Hosmer looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 0-1 delivery.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
And in steps Manny Machado as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Four runs here in this half inning. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 2-2.
I got 3-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Striding forward now, Ty Cobb, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jonathan.
Set to get his day started, Jonathan Scope. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's low.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Lamet is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Tigers leave one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Wackney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
The catcher, number 9.
Thank you, Heidi.
Benito Santiago.
First pitch on its way. Benito Santiago is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fouled away. The 2-2.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. 1 out now in the San Diego third, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. Here's the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
1-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So here's Will Myers. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 3-2 one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
At the plate, Trent Grisham. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here it comes.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Taken in by Scope. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat. And unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Austin Romine is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. A little bit outside. 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Too high. Ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum. Fly ball out to right field. Back goes Grisham. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
At At the plate now, Alan Trammell, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He went down swinging to start the home first. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Two-seamer fighting to get inside, and he closed the screen door right there. Nice base hit down the line.
In now, Harold Castro, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. Line softly out toward left center. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Now a long throw to third. To third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. Into the box now, Al Kaline, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Tigers get just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. Padres lead it 5-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ball 2.
2-2.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ready for another chance? Fernando Tatis Jr. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. To the left side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench. So
now to the plate, Tony Gwynn. As the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. That one's in there. 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle. Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Count 1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. The 2-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Beau Burrows answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Manny Machado will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that's finally over for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Digging in to try it again, Benito Santiago. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Line drive base hit. 1 run is scored.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. One and 2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scope has it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Friars 7 and the Tigers 1. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Ty Cobb. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside ball.
And that misses. 2-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cobb is retired, and there's 1 away. So digging in now, Jonathan Scope. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
1 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 4, Cameron Maben.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maben. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
2-1.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Stepping in, Austin Romine. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Ball 3.
Fastball well outside.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Hit down the third baseline. Machado is there. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Will Myers. It was a walk in his last trip.
Will Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres DH.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0.
3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Striding into the box, Trent Grisham, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
The 0-2 delivery.
Ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box, Tommy Pham.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Ball,
And there's ball 2 now.
He's going.
There he goes. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, and there are two away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Man at second here with two away, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score from second base as they've upped it now to 8-1. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Tony.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Standing in now, Tony Gwynn, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball one. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Hosmer, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Throw over to first. Back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Scope is there, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 9 and the Tigers 1. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, Nico.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. He's right there. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Alan Trammell. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now at the plate, Harold Castro singled home a run in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
That's out.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And the pitch on 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Al Kaline, and it's fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The center fielder, number 00, Cobb.
To the plate now, Ty Cobb. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Cobb is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run, and he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now a 9-2 ball game.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate, Benito Santiago, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Bases are empty, one man out. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate now, Jurickson Profar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Romine gathers, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike.
Will Myers.
Ready for another shot now, Will Myers, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
From the belt, the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Trent Grisham. They still wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Michael Fulmer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Tommy Pham, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a shot out to right center field. And the second run will score as well.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Padres lead it 12-2. Matt Strahm will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Strom, 28 years old. He was a 21st round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Striding in once again, Cameron Maybin. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Romine.
Settling in now, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Two out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th inning coming up. The Padres on top 12-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tony Gwynn.
Number 19.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Fulmer playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
3-0 to him now.
No strike.
And the pitch.
Yeah.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Standing in, Eric Hosmer. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
And it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a line drive. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's Manny Machado now.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Machado now on 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-2. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Padres 12 and the Tigers 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nico Goodrum. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Alan Trammell, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
At the plate, Harold Castro. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now in the box, Benito Santiago.
Leading off for the Padres, the catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The Tigers came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the second baseman, Profar.
Digging in, Jurickson Profar, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here it comes.
Hey.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Will Myers.
Digging in once again, Will Myers. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shoots this one over to first. Gloved by Cabrera, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. So they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. Digging in, Alcali. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
At the plate now, Ty Cobb, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. arm, set with the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Jonathan Scope is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. Over to Hosmer. A double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. He's set and the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
In his career, Cabrera brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Detroit, and this one rolls on. It's 12-2. All set to start the ninth in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Trent Grisham. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time, as he just crosses the plate in time.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr., as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Swing and a liner. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Buck Farmer enters now in a mop-up role, as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Ready once again, Manny Machado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And it's full now. 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Padres lead it 15-2.
Trevor Hoffman enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses again. Ball 3. The 3-1.
Hey, dude. Count full.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Grisham is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Digging in, Austin Romine. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball that time.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Nico Goodrum. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball 4. Time for a deep breath.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Ready now, Alan Trammell. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Two out with the man at first. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Popped up. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
15-2 the final tally here. San Diego jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dinelson Lamet wins his 3rd of the season. Matthew Boyd was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.